Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Indigo Plateau live show and podcast. I'm GhostTypeGhost, and I'm here with WoodlandDOX and Lotus Badger, as always. And welcome. How are you two doing today?
I'm a sleepy boy.
You're a sleepy boy? Wake up.
Yeah. I didn't sleep so great last night. One, because it was warm, and two, because I had bad dreams. One of which contained our friend, Lotus Badger.
What happened? What happened?
They did graphic design for Mr. Beast, and he screwed him out of his payment. So then when we fought back, we got the Wrath of Mr. Beast, which he's like the nicest guy out there. So I don't know how he turned into a villain.
I don't know. What were you?
Yeah.
It was $10,000.
It'd be more than that, probably.
I'm so mad.
And we were trying to fight for the work that was done, and then we got the bad side of Mr. Beast, and I woke up from that one.
Is that a nightmare? That just seems very inconvenient.
Yeah, it's not really a nightmare. Like, I'm not being chopped to pieces. I'm just on the wrong side of the most popular YouTuber. That's all.
That could be pretty bad, I guess.
Yeah.
Lotus, how are you today?
I'm not great. Mr. Beast just screwed me out of $10,000.
That actually happened. That was not a dream.
I must have been sleepwalking or something. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I'm good. I actually had a decent day today.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
We got a comment. My headcanon is that Mr. Beast is actually a monster. I don't trust him.
He's like
Fair.
a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Apparently.
You never know. You don't know what's behind that camera.
Well, his name's Tariq. They say it like 5 times every episode. So
Is that his real name?
no, the camera guy. His name's Tariq.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, he does not look like that should be his name.
No, the one of his camera guys. His name's Tariq. They say his name like 5 times every video. So
Oh,
So what you're
interesting.
saying is if we find Tariq, we find Mr. Beast.
and then you find the money.
I feel like it'd be easier to just to find Mr. Beast than
Yeah, probably.
than the cameraman. Can we just jump straight to the source?
Look, I take things one step at a time. Okay.
Fair
I'm in no hurry.
enough. Docs, do you want to show your plushie? I see him peeking through.
He's peeking. So tell me, just from this does not look like a Pokemon, does it? Just from this angle.
It doesn't not look
Not
like
really.
What do you think it looks like?
It is a snake.
A what?
Snake?
Snake? It's not a snake.
It's a
Okay.
snake.
It's not a snake.
It's a Sandile.
Rogue, it is not a piggy. That is a crocodile.
He's got grill marks.
Oh,
Someone was grilling him.
grilling him. Oh no.
Yeah, look, the belly's still raw, and
Ew.
the back was fully cooked. He just has to flip. He
To
just
be
has to
fair,
flip.
he lives in the desert, so that's about right.
Yeah.
I feel like he
See?
shouldn't be cooked if he's used to the desert.
Well, this is like a propane grill. It's different.
Shout out to Terrio for getting that right.
I thought you were going to say shout out to propane. I'm like,
No.
yeah, making Hank proud. Let's go.
Yeah, propane. Well, actually, Rogue got it right too. After saying piggy, not piggy, is Sandile.
Yeah, it's a Sandile today, and he's here, and he's very vertical.
Vertical. Is he not?
Yeah, I've got him standing up.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Like, I've got a deck box and then a deck case, and he's like, "Wheep," which is vertical.
Are these deck cases full of Pokemon or Vanguard? Don't say it. Don't even. We know the answer. The nose was deceptive, Rogue says.
It is a piggy nose. I give Rogue that.
It
big
does
nose.
look like a little snout.
I could see it being a snake, though.
Yeah, I can see that.
And speaking of piggies, you guys have LeChonk plushies coming.
Yeah.
Yes.
LeChonk.
I saw Smoliv is also there.
Smoliv is also yes. Let's just spend all of our money on plushes.
You know, I normally don't really buy Pokemon plushes, but these two Pokemon are just A tier or S tier. I actually S tier.
Double
Pokemon.
S tier.
Double S tier. Yeah, if we're going all the way up there. They're so cute.
And they're for not being official, they're actually really good quality.
Yeah, unlike the derpy Fuecoco. Although I really do like the Fuecoco. He is a little derpy.
I like it.
I like it too, but Allie is right. The eyes are not right.
Yeah, the eyes are up and down. I wish I brought Quaxley down. Quaxley's upstairs. Quaxley was the best one out of the 3 that they made. Sprigatito is probably super easy to make because they've got other cat plushes. But
Sprigatito came out great. I love it.
Yeah, I thought it was good too.
I don't think many people are making a ghost pepper plushes. Although that's something that I would also collect because I like ghost peppers. So
That's so random.
we have an omelet plush upstairs. It's from Denny's.
It's just an omelet.
Yeah.
There's no face on the
Oh
omelet.
no! Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
I was just picturing a realistic omelet plush. That's all it was.
No, it's got a little face on it. But yeah, no, we want it in the claw machine at Denny's.
Oh, okay. Well, if it has a face, then that's fine. Anything with a face would be cute.
Then it's a Pokemon.
Then it's yes. That is a new Gen 9 Pokemon. You don't know it yet.
Yokio? Someone help me. Yokion. I mean, I can say Yokemon and make it a Digimon. See how uninspired that is?
He tries so hard.
Plus his little heart.
Look, I was about to say we have no egg-based Pokemon, but we do.
We do. Gen 1, baby. Gen 1.
I need sleep. Mr. Beast ruined my sleep. All right.
Well,
Next.
before we get too far off topic, we didn't even start the topic. Docs, do you want to go ahead and introduce our topic?
Yeah. So our topic is 5'9", likes long walks on the beach. Okay. Our topic is the. I was scared Ghost away in the first 10 minutes. That's a new record. Anyways,
I'm coming back. I was just kidding.
I thought you said introduce it and
the Pokemon topic for the podcast.
Yes. Okay. That one. So today we are going to become Poke-boomers. Because with the exception of myself, I don't think anything outside of the original series and Orange Islands have been watched. But we're going to talk about the Pokemon anime today and favorite episodes, favorite moments. And then your boy Docs has become the Quizmaster. And we got about 15, 20-ish questions that I am going to put Ghost. Oh, wait. No, you're on the sides. And okay. Hopefully you're on that side. And Lotus on that side, probably, to the test at the end of our discussion. So we're going to go, whoever's Discord box lights up green first, I call on. I'm literally gonna have you guys go beep.
I'm just gonna scream as loud as possible. Does that work?
Yeah, you can needle in your answers. That's fine. But yeah, so I want to say that my most ingrained memory from the anime was because it was the two. I had 2 episodes on VHS. Like, not like recorded off of Kids WB, but like the actual spent money on it because we didn't know what it was and I didn't know what it was. Because, I was like 7. The most ingrained episode is from those 2 VHSs. And it's the Race at the Ranch.
Race at the Ranch.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yep. It's a race at a ranch.
Oh my god!
The Ponyta.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So basically, Ash and the gang, they run into someone who's a professional racer, and it's a whole old western themed ranch, and that's how they introduce Ponyta and Rapidash into the series. And then there's some obviously Team Rocket's in there doing their Team Rocket thing, trying to win it for whatever their reason was. And then there's another bad group trying to stop the intended competitor from winning, and then Ash has to take that person's place because she gets hurt. So that's the most ingrained memory for me from the entire original series. Simply because it was the one episode we had on VHS, so whenever I would be whining, my parents would just shut me up and throw that VHS in there and be like, look, Pokemon! And I'd be like, ah! I still do that today. Allie does that. When I get real cranky, she just throws a pack of cards at me and she's like, open them. I'm like,
wasn't it the Laramie Ranch? Like they were called the Laramies? Or
yes,
something like that?
which I thought was going to be some sneaky cigarette advertisement, but it wasn't.
Nikki, what?
Cigarette advertisement.
Is that the name of a cigarette? Wait, what?
Light up your Laramies, baby.
Yeah, I thought
Smoke
so.
them if you got them.
I have no idea.
This is the third time that we've discussed our smoking habits.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
all non-smokers, but our smoking knowledge is through the roof.
mine's not. Apparently,
Okay, fine. Ghost is the subpar smoking person.
Yeah.
Get educated, nerd. Anyways,
Pokemon brand menthols.
Get them young.
no, like even as a kid, I knew that was a cigarette brand, so I thought that was like some sort of sneaky marketing. And then, as an adult, I'm like, there's no way they would have allowed that. So
I mean,
Well, it's kind of funny too. What was that one kid? He had his Charmander. He named it Zippo.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
and Zippos are a brand of lighter.
I know that one.
But yeah, so that's my most ingrained memory. What's stuck with you guys the most?
Lotus, do you want to go?
I'll go. Yeah.
You can go. I actually do have two. I do have two.
Okay. So much similar to you, Docs. One of my most ingrained memories was because of a VHS that I had, and it was the Ghost at Maiden's Peak, and I absolutely loved that episode. I'm sure Ghost loves it too. It's
Maybe.
Why?
yeah, one of the few talking Pokemon we got was a talking Ghastly, and it was just so sick.
Yep.
It was a very off the wall episode, but it was also kind of like, mysterious. I don't know. I thought it was very neat, and Rogue can attest to this one because I watched it probably the most out of all of them. The Waterflowers of Cerulean City, because I love Cerulean City and Misty and the sisters. So
Mhm.
Well, it's part of Cerulean City.
Yeah.
I'll say that the Maiden's Peak episode creeped me out as a child, creeps me out as an adult. Too much conflict, 4 out of 10.
I'm
can't have
rolling.
conflict in your stories.
I can't do the genre. I'm sorry.
I'm rolling my eyes for those of you listening to the podcast. So far to the
You're
back of
rolling your
my
eyes,
head,
rolling your head, you're rolling your neck.
I cannot with you.
You just did a 360 in the chair. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad episode or anything. I just no. I prefer the one where they get disembodied. But
Oh, where their spirit leaves.
yeah, that's
a really good one too.
yeah, that's ghosty, but not over the top ghosty.
I
That's
guess.
hunting for a haunter to defeat Sabrina, right?
Yeah. Wait, is that the same episode where they fight Sabrina and she has a talking doll?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a three-parter.
Okay, yeah, that whole thing. That
Yeah,
was
you know how Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh did it when we were a kid. It'd be one event and it would spread across 3 weekends.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, okay, good season, everybody, go home. Like,
yeah.
Any fans of Dragon Ball Z in the chat?
Oh my god. Actually, I didn't even. Well, we're not talking about Dragon Ball Z, but that is one of the set of episodes, should I say, that has stuck with me. That Lotus, the one with the Ghastly, I have a memory of that, watching that in the hospital. I was not in the hospital. I think my sister was, and I was watching it when I was visiting her, and I have that memory ingrained into my brain. And then the episode, it might be the episode where they try to get the Haunter at the end, where the Ghastly, Gengar, and Haunter are like watching TV and they're just laughing and flying around the room. Is that the same episode?
Yeah.
it's the same art, yeah. They're but I can just picture you. You're visiting your sister, and you just hear the little monitor, beep, 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 and you're like, "Shut up, Haunter's talking."
Oh my god, no, it's not good.
Oh, that's what he said. Okay, I got it now.
Yeah.
Go back to your condition. No,
Your condition. Oh my god.
I don't know what was wrong with your sister. I'm glad she's okay. It's been 20 years. But so anything not spooky stick with you, Ghost?
No. The episode with the giant Pokemon.
Oh, the theme park.
Yeah. Island of the Giant Pokemon, I think is what it's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah.
I had a book of that. It was a little comic book.
Or was it one of those books that was like a little novel, but it has like the pictures of?
Yeah.
Yep, I had
Mhm.
the same one.
Yep.
So that episode, and then it just escaped me. Anytime Victory Bell was on screen,
Fair.
honestly, but that's why I like Victory Bell so much. I think I may have talked about this. Is its anime cry, and by
Here,
cry,
Yeah,
like
just the scream.
actual cry scream. Yeah,
Let's say, and in the spirit of retaining our viewers, I won't do it. Unlike on my streams where I don't care.
thank you. I appreciate
Scare them
it.
away. Let's spike that audio, baby.
Don't do it.
Put this new microphone to the test. I I think that it's really cool when you look at the episodes that stick out to us. Like, I don't necessarily have an attachment to any of the Pokemon that were in that episode, so it's not like, sorry, my episode, the race. I don't have any connection to them, but because I watched it the most and because it was entertaining each time, like, I'm sure by now I can figure out the plot. But 20 years ago, I was not that quick. So, every time I'm like, oh my god, is Team Rocket going to explode them off the course? And they didn't. And I have to rewatch it to see if they ever did. But, I don't know, it's interesting because I have no investment in it in terms of Pokemon or the characters besides Ash or anything like that.
Like the Pokemon that's in it.
Yeah. Like, and there's tons because it's a big event. It's a race at a ranch. There's Pokemon all over the place.
What Pokemon are in it?
Ponyta, Rapidash, Electro, Jigglypuff. No, not the Pokerap.
Electrode. Is that the one where the guy's running on the Electrode?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
He poses and runs on it.
Yeah, okay. I do remember that.
Onyx,
And Misty was
Starmie.
riding her Starmie.
Didn't Pidgeotto and Bulbasaur team up, or two of Ash's Pokemon teamed up, right?
Yeah, it was Squirtle and Pikachu.
Squirtle and Pikachu teamed up, yeah.
Pikachu's riding his Squirtle.
So they were, yeah. He put a little saddle on, and then
Oh,
Go.
and then like when they get down to the water part, Onyx just goes, bruh, and it's like never mind, and
Right.
Brock's just like, you tried.
sorry, we got a comment from Rogue. I feel like I wasn't as into Pokemon episodes as I was Yu-Gi-Oh! Because there was no sexual tension.
Fair.
Misty, Ash, huh?
I didn't feel any sexual tension there.
I hope not.
Oh, because
I would really hope not.
you had Misty to yourself, right? Okay. Anyways, but I mean, like, so going back, Ghost's favorite episodes, the ones that stuck with you, Spoopy, Lotus, yeah, you've got a connection to the Pokemon in your episode. So it was just funny to me how I had no particular connection to them, but it still stuck with me. So,
So
I
on
guess
that same note, did either of you have an episode that you absolutely hated that stuck with you in like a bad way?
not exactly,
Not that I can recall.
but it does get me to a character that I could not stand whatsoever.
Whomst.
Gary.
Gary Emmer Effin Oak.
You
I
love
hated Gary.
you love to hate him.
I'm a Seto Kaiba stan, but Gary is all the way down here, okay? When you're talking about villains that you're supposed to love, hate, it's totally opposite for me.
100% toxic.
I mean, I don't think you're particularly supposed to like him.
The fact that he went out of his way to write Gary is here, Ash is a loser, and then he flexes with more badges than exists.
He's
That
not.
man
What is that?
He's going on AliExpress and just clicking all the top-rated shoppers that get it there the fastest, just to flex on Ash and make him think he's missing out on something.
Good.
That's a whole new level of petty.
Ash deserves it, honestly.
Gotta bring him down a peg.
I'm in my zen. I'm in my zen space. Okay, we're not doing this. Ash is the protag.
Unfortunately,
Fortunately,
Misty should have been the protagonist.
I'll second that.
Thank you.
yeah.
She'd still have a bike.
She would still have a bicycle. Yeah. I mean, hey, Gary didn't even need a bicycle. The idiot had a car. He had a top-down something. I don't know. Ferraris exist in the Pokemon world.
Probably a Mustang. He seems like a Mustang person.
You just sound real jealous, Docs.
To be fair, who
Maybe.
wouldn't be?
Oh no, I'm not blaming you, but that's all I'm hearing is jealousy.
No, I just hated when Gary was on the screen. But I don't know. Anybody or anything you hated, Lotus? Ghost said kind of not. But what about you?
Oh, absolutely.
What'd you
A
hate?
whole episode. The Kangaskhan kid.
Ah!
I hated that episode. I still hate that episode because the kid's cry, his Kangaskhan cry, rings in my ears in my nightmares. I hate it.
I know what to send you now, and I want to mess with you.
Never.
All right,
Look what
let's-
you've done. You played yourself.
No, I did.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, I
Oh.
love Kangaskhan, but that episode is just atrocious.
Hey, now you and Rogue can go back and forth. She can send you the Kangaskhan cry, and you can send her Totally Awesome.
Yeah, see?
Hey,
It's fair.
the marriage is back on track, you guys.
Woo!
Oh my god. No.
Well, so did you just hate it because of the kid, or did you think the premise was ridiculous?
The premise was Tarzan. It was
Yeah,
literally a Tarzan ripoff, and the kid's voice was grating. Just
I just
hated
think-
it.
I just remember watching that and being like, lucky.
Lucky.
What a waste of an episode.
I would have loved to have been raised by Pokemon. Are you kidding me?
I don't recall this episode. Like I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the plot. But
I
now
can
that,
just see Dox's head like popping out of like a little Kangaskhan pouch. He's like, "This is the best."
oh no. Are you cheating on Machop or Machoke? Which one? Machoke with
Machoke.
with Kangaskhan now?
Look, it's just my summer home. Okay.
I don't know if he's gonna like that.
He's just like, "It's so warm in here."
Oh no.
So before this gets weird, I have another thing that I did not like about the series in general, and it's still true to this day.
Okay.
The lack of catching Pokemon. For the love of God. Your franchise slogan is gotta catch them all. But you catch maybe 7 per region? No.
So you should love Gary. Gary's all about catching them all, and multiples.
I have no counter for that. I just I just don't like the fact that Ash is not out there catching them. Like, bro, you pass at least 20 Pokemon in an episode. You're not going to endanger the species. Like, I'm sure there's been like a recent episode where they've gone to like a farm of deer and you can catch one of them, bro. There's like 30 in a pen.
So on that same note, you know what aggravates me is how often he releases Pokemon or gets rid of them
Yeah.
completely. Just gives them away.
Bye.
I mean,
Bro, you had a Primeape. You used it in one episode, like the fighting episode, and he gives it away that same episode.
He didn't like it. He said bye.
Yeah.
Well,
It's because
honestly,
it whooped him.
you know what though? I'm gonna defend the choice of A, giving them away, and B, not catching Pokemon, because he's just gonna catch these Pokemon and they're just gonna sit wherever they are. And then if he doesn't want a Pokemon, like you might as well give it away to someone who's actually gonna take care of it.
you remember
Professor
Peter?
Oak takes care of him. He takes care of all the Garys too.
Yeah, but that's great. But like if I were a Pokemon and my trainer's just like, okay, go just be with Professor Oak for the rest of your life, I'd be like, okay, cool. Bye.
Dope.
I mean,
No, that was sarcasm.
yeah, but that's like a good life. You have a structured area to live in. You get food, you get water, you get attention, you get practice training with other ones that are there.
I
Especially
don't.
if you're a
then-
smaller Pokemon.
I feel
Yeah.
like this is the beginning of talking about the ethics of Pokemon. If I keep going through this conversation,
That's a whole other episode.
that's a whole other episode.
I'll just start that episode out like eating something that looks like a slowpoke tail and just like break it off.
No, don't do it.
Crabby
I mean,
legs.
I don't know because I really didn't mind that he didn't catch all that much because in theory if he was catching a Pokemon, that means he had to have battled a Pokemon. And I don't know if I want to see him battle a Pokemon every single episode. Like, the episodes are only 22 minutes.
But you could do, like, let's just say they're on the road to Viridian City, as the song would have you believe. And, they get there, and you just see, over his shoulder, you see the screen of the Pokemon box, and you see, like, 2 new Pokemon in there. You see a Weedle, and you see, I don't know, an Oddish. And they're like, oh, cool, he caught a Weedle and an Oddish. Like, you don't have to see every battle.
So then what's the point if you don't see it? Just so he has them?
A cameo.
So later, plus that was, if you didn't play the games, how are you going to learn all the Pokemon?
I don't know.
You're not. Pokerap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we still see a bunch of Pokemon every episode. It's not like we go episodes without seeing a single Pokemon.
Well, okay, and that's another one of my gripes. Is that an episode will focus on a singular Pokemon. That it happened. I don't think it happens as much anymore. But it's just like Toxicroak's secret, or Sandile's in your area looking for trainers. And it's just an episode about Sandile or just about Toxicroak or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, I get it. This one has a propensity to steal sticks from Pidgeotto nests. Cool. Like, I don't need a whole episode on that Pokemon stealing sticks.
I feel like if the show was longer than just like the half hour, then maybe, I don't know, because you don't have much time to establish a story, especially because Pokemon, a lot of the episodes are like self-contained stories. It's like you don't have time for build up, you don't have time for all this stuff, so they kind of have to like be very specific on what they focus on.
There's another gripe.
Oh my god. Do you like this show?
Yeah, I do.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Why did every episode end with "to be continued" when it was clearly wrapped up in a neat little package?
I don't know, because they just felt like they had to throw it on, so you come back and watch it.
Because they hadn't reached the road to Viridian City.
Pretty sure they did that fairly early, but anyways.
I mean, like, the season had like an overarching thing, but like each individual show you could like watch on its own. It's not like you could, if you missed a couple episodes, it wasn't a huge deal because you didn't miss much, honestly.
I mean, I pretty much had a meltdown if I missed one, so.
Oh, okay. Well, no.
I do think that was good on their part to do it that way because, kids, they're not going to catch every single episode. And it's like when you miss an episode in an overarching show, you're going to be lost. So I think in this case, it was probably best to keep them individual.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, okay.
Oh, no. I'm just like, yeah. Just agreeing with you.
Well, that still sticks with me today. I prefer things that are episodic. I don't like overarching storylines. I like things that are done in 30 minutes, and that's that.
The attention span of docs, everybody.
Bump, bump.
Look, a fly.
Hey.
No, it's still my thing. But anyways, so have you watched anything beyond the Indigo League and the Orange Islands?
That's all Gen 1 stuff still, or is that?
Yeah, so Orange Islands is like the filler between 1 and 2.
I watched some Gen 2 stuff. It was when 3 came about, I was done because that's the first game I got, and I started off with the show and the cards. Gen 3 came around, forgot the cards in the show, and went to the games. So basically from Gen 3 onward.
And you still don't know my Lola song, but that's a different story.
No, the one that you like at the beginning.
Yeah, I love it.
I heard it for the episode. I have heard that song. I listened to it.
It's a good song. Anyways, Lotus, what about you?
I watched a bit of Johto, but honestly, the most accessible to me was the Indigo Plateau, or the Indigo League, and the Pokemon Origins because it was only like 6 episodes long, and it focused around Red, so I loved that.
I'll leave Origins for the end here, but yeah.
Yeah, and a little bit of the Orange Islands. Though I wasn't a huge fan of the Orange Islands because I didn't like Tracy very much.
Really?
I missed Brock.
Tracy. He was cool.
I thought
Tracy was cool.
Yeah, I thought Lotus would love Tracy.
You'd think that, But no, I liked Brock infinitely more.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
in a competition, Brock wins. Eric's do it for the win, but
Yeah,
I don't like Brock very much.
it's because he's a little icky, but
He's very icky.
that's kind of why I like him.
Ew, Lotus. Oh, don't admit that. Don't admit that.
I admit
Keep
it
that to
live here
yourself.
on the podcast.
Wrong.
Brock is icky, and I like him.
I'm icky and I'm proud.
I am icky, and I am proud.
well, okay. So for myself, I watched Indigo, Orange Islands, Johto, all the way through. Then I kind of gave up on any of the Hoenn episodes. I believe that's when Brock came back for a little while, and I don't know. I must have been at the age where I'm just like, yeah, cartoons, boo. And then
Master Quest?
I don't even know what the third what Hoenn was called. I think it was
There was an advanced something. It was like
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So the Hoenn series I didn't really watch. I came back for I watched all the Diamond and Pearl like 6 years ago or whatever when I was unemployed for that summer. I skipped Black and White. I didn't really like any of the side characters. I watched almost all of X and Y, and then for Lola, I've watched bits and pieces. And I don't think they've done anything besides the episodes with Go for the Galar region. So anything super modern, I'm not up on, but a good half of it I've watched, and there's not much like the ones with Go. I did watch the first 5 in a row, and they were pretty good. So I'm not mad at it. It still has its, part where I'm like, oh, well, that's clearly aimed at the children's audience, but then there's substance to it still. So if you have a free weekend or, 4th of July is coming up and it gets too warm and you have to go inside and you don't feel like dealing with your cousin that's annoying, go inside and watch some Pokemon.
no.
And anyone that doesn't know about it, Pokemon TV, you can download that for free, and they rotate episodes. You can just kind of watch whatever. They usually have 1 or 2 from each season.
Yeah, and Pokemon TV is absolutely free. It's super cool.
Yeah.
There's and a few of the series are on like Netflix and stuff like that. I don't know if Crunchyroll has any. I just recently learned Crunchyroll's free. Very upsetting.
Just kind of free.
Well, I mean, a minute and a half of ads is free to me.
Yeah.
But
It's a commercial.
yeah, it's just the commercial breaks. If I would have known Crunchyroll was free, I would have watched a lot more stuff by now. But I just didn't want to pay that $8 a month. The $8 that I pay for Netflix that I use to watch one show. But Disenchantment, by the way.
Worth it.
Yeah, Disenchantment's worth it. But I think that the best thing that they could have done to get our generation back into the show was something like Origins.
Oh yeah, 1000%. The way they even did the intro, like a Game Boy,
Mm-hmm.
from the first episode, it goes to like new game and then continue for
Yeah.
each subsequent episode. I thought that was so clever.
Yeah, and that speaks to our generation of Pokeboomers. And I think that it's a very well done reimagination of the game. I would have liked more episodes, not just because it was good, but because I thought it could have used some more detail.
Yeah, it was very it was very like rushed through it. They rushed through the Misty Gem, so I was a little sad. But I liked what they did with Brock. Brock was very cool.
Yeah,
And they had all the little things in each of the episodes that was very a callback to Pokemon Red and Blue.
Yeah, and when he was like, how many Pokemon do you have? And I'm like, okay, so this plays more to the world where if it's your first gym, he'll throw out 2 weak ones. If it's your 8th gym, he'll throw out 4 strong ones.
Yeah.
It's really cool that I don't want to call it fan service, but how they incorporated fans' ideas.
Yeah, and kind of true to the world. They kept it really concise. I really enjoyed Pokemon Origins a lot. And of course, Bryce Papenbrook voiced Red, the same voice actor as Kirito from Sword Art Online.
Yes, Mr. Pepperidge Farm, I remember him.
Yeah, Papenbrook.
Ghost, you're looking around like you don't know what we're talking about.
Oh no, I was just waiting for a moment to jump in there.
You jump right on in.
Take the stage.
No, y'all are having a great time, so I didn't want to interrupt.
It can only get better with you.
No, I liked it. I don't think it was good in the sense of getting you back in the show just because it wasn't like the show. So I don't know. I feel like it did. Docs, what was that?
I dropped my water.
Oh, that's okay. No, I don't. I feel like it didn't get people back in the show because it was. I feel like once you go to watch the show, you're like, oh, this is just like how it was. But no, I liked Origins. I thought it was cool. I wish it was longer.
It at least called you back to watching the show as a kid. And then maybe you went back and watched a couple episodes and you found that, hey, you know what? If I get past the obvious kid stuff, there's something here. Because let's face it, if we go to rewatch anything from our childhood, now we're going to notice the kid stuff. And then we're going to be like, yeah, but Pikachu landed a Thunderbolt at the exact right moment on the sprinklers. You know, like...
Nostalgia's strong.
Yeah, I'm still going to get hyped over that move. It's illegal as anything and stupid, but guess what? Pikachu sparked that Sprigatito.
Sprigatito.
Are you all right?
Back to you.
He tries so hard.
Bless his heart.
Pat.
Pat my little standout. Okay. Anything else you guys loved or hated from the shows that you do know?
So I didn't watch the show, obviously, but what I did do fairly often is if I was curious about what a Pokemon sounded like in the anime, I would search that on YouTube, and that was about the extent of my anime exposure. I was just curious to see what they did with the cries.
Like, there was like YouTube meta before there was a YouTube meta. It was just like, oh, what do I need? Instead of having the inconvenience of watching all these episodes to figure out what a victory bell sounds like, I'm just going to type it in on YouTube. So, and that's what people do today is like, oh, I don't want to wait for this. Let me just go look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, that was a big thing for me, especially with each generation when they come out with a new gimmick. This was really big for me in Mega Evolution because I wanted to see how they animated it. So the Mega Evolution for... I remember there's a scene, I can't remember which episode it was, but it's where the Lucario Mega evolves, and then it goes rabid, and it starts freaking out, and...
sorry, but I know exactly which one that is. That's like as they're being introduced to Professor Sycamore.
Yeah, and it was so sick. And that kind of got me back into the show for a little bit, so... I think they should do more like that. Just for me.
For you.
just hire a whole production team for Lotus Badger.
Just do it for me, please.
But I mean, the last thing that I'll say is I like how corny and just cliche and convenient for a third word that starts with the letter C that they make Pikachu's moves. Okay? I forget exactly what the battle was, but there's like someone's attacking. I don't know if he's laying down spikes or toxic spikes. And then Ash is like, Pikachu, dig a tunnel underground. And Pikachu just digs this tunnel underground. And then it's like, okay, now Thunderbolt. And the Thunderbolt comes up out of the ground and hits whatever Pokemon it was.
Yeah.
Like, I love how corny and cliche and convenient and corn dog that was, you know?
No.
No.
I do not like that.
I don't know. I just like Pikachu. All right. Anyways.
No, that's fine. I was just saying, like, I feel like you should have to figure it out based on the moves he knows. Dang it.
I mean, can you teach Pikachu dig? It's a TM.
Apparently.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But okay. Are you ready for, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17 trivia questions.
Well, we might not be doing all 17, depending on the time. So we'll see.
They'll go fast. They're fast.
All
right. In order to register your answers, you need to Pika first. Ready?
Are these multiple choice?
No, this is straight up trivia.
Those
Fill in the
be
blank.
bad for me.
Time to put on my Blaine, channel my inner Blaine. Question number 1. What legendary Pokemon is Ash rumored to see in the first episode?
Pika.
Pika.
Ghost type Ghost.
Ho-Oh.
Oh, is correct.
Very nice.
1 point Ghost. Chat, keep track of the score.
Yeah, chat.
Question number 2. What Pokemon did Ash decide on as his starter before arriving late, only to end up with Pikachu?
Pika?
Notice?
Charmander?
Eh.
Pika.
I'm thinking of red.
Bulbasaur.
Wrong. No points for anybody. Squirtle.
There was a 33.
We were both wrong.
I know. Well, it was a 1/3 shot there.
All right. Question 3. Which longtime human travel companion does Ash meet first?
Pika.
Ghost.
Misty.
Correct. Question number 4. Name any of Misty's 3 sisters.
Pika.
Lotus.
It's Lotus.
I knew this. Oh no.
5,
Oh no.
4, 3, 2. One.
Any of them?
Yeah, I forgot.
Time out. Ghost type Ghost.
I don't know.
Daisy, Violet, and Lily.
I knew that.
Is that literally your episode?
Yeah. I panicked. I'm not good under stress.
Oh my god.
Question number next. How many sisters does Misty have?
Pika. 3.
Lotus.
I feel like that was the same time. You could give it to Lotus. That's fine.
I like how neither of you. I purposely did this. The previous question. Name any of Misty's 3 sisters. This question. How many sisters does Misty have?
Oh no!
my
is,
gosh.
is every question like that?
No. All right. Next question. Which Pokemon became overly large and threatened to destroy a city while the gang was on vacation?
Pika.
Ghost type Ghost.
Tentacruel.
We would also accept a Tentacool. Point Ghost type Ghost.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Next question. What is the nickname of the Charmander that Ash meets at the Pokemon League?
Pika.
Lotus Badger.
Zippo.
Zippo. Next question. What Pokemon does Ash catch a whole horde of in an episode not seen within the United
Pika.
States? Ghost type Ghost.
Tauros.
Correct.
Did he?
Yes.
Yeah, he has like 40
caught
of
a
them.
whole he caught a whole herd of Tauros on accident in the safari zone, but the episode was banned because of guns.
Oh, that's probably why I don't know that. I would have never seen it.
All right. This one may be a little poorly worded, so if you guys don't get it, I'll try to reword it. Next question. Which alternate form of a Pokemon was shown in the original anime but has not been discussed since?
Pika.
Ghost type Ghost?
Butterfree.
Nope.
What was the question?
Okay. What alternate form of a Pokemon was shown in the original anime but not discussed ever again?
I think I know this one actually. Was it Pikachu?
I need to hear a Pika.
Pika.
Yes.
Was it Pikachu?
It is not.
Oh,
I
I
will
was
give-
thinking of the Blue Eyes Pikachu.
No, I will give you each one hint to see if this helps lead you to the right way. The hint is a member of Ash's gang has this Pokemon's regular form. Nope, nothing.
No, I have no idea.
The Crystal Onyx.
What? Crystal Onyx.
There's
Yeah,
a whole
I don't-
episode about the Crystal Onyx.
I don't know
Was there?
that.
It's like a legend that there's an Onyx made of crystal in this deep cave, and there's a lake inside the cave, and Team Rocket hears it, and they're like, we want money. And then they end up caving themselves in with Ash and the gang, and then, or they get split up 50-50, and yeah. Okay. Too hard, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Which Pokemon does Charizard spin around in the shape of a globe during battle?
Pika.
Ah.
Lotus.
Magmar.
Magmar is correct. Point Lotus. Next question. What Pokemon does Ash have to rescue from a burning gym?
Pika.
Lotus.
Gloom.
Correct.
Oh my god, I didn't know that one.
question, whatever. Which Pokemon does Ash ride in a race around a ranch?
Pika.
GhostTypeGhost.
Ponyta.
There you go. Also would have accepted Rapidash because it involves mid-race.
Oh, okay.
All right. We got about 6 questions left. Where does Ash catch his muck?
No. No. I don't know.
Oh,
Guesses?
Pika.
Pika.
Yeah. It's a power plant.
It is a power plant. Congratulations.
I remember that
Next.
because of all the Magmite.
Yep. They were trying to figure out what the interference was, and that's what it was. All right, next question. What Pokemon does Ash trade his Butterfree for on the cruise ship, but then begs to trade it back as the ship is sinking?
I know this. Oh, jeez. I know the guy was like a gentleman, and he's like, you want to trade for my blah, blah, blah?
Pika.
Yeah,
Raticate.
there you go.
That's it. Yeah,
Okay.
All on his own, everybody. GhostTypeGhost.
Yay, thank you.
No hints given anywhere. Next question. What is Brock's father's name? Hint, this is also a pun at stones. Hint the second, this is an item in Minecraft.
Brock.
4. Skip a few, 2, 1. Nope. Flint.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Ow.
All right. 3 more. Which Pokemon does Ash and the gang ride around in their trips through the
Pika!
Orange Island?
Pika.
Ghost-type Pikachu.
Lapras.
It's a Lapras. All right, it's a point for Ghost. Does chat have an active score? 'Cause
No.
we have 2 questions.
I'm
No.
real quick. Chat is like 3 minutes behind because apparently stream keeps freezing and no one said anything. So they're like 3 minutes behind. They'll catch up.
All right. 2 questions left. Which Pokemon did Ash want to catch in the Safari Zone, but instead found a human child?
Pika.
Lotus.
Genghis Khan.
I'm sorry, I need that in cry form.
Genghis Khan.
Thank you. All right, last question. This is a classic. How many Squirtle in the Squirtle squad?
Pika.
GhostTypeGhost
5.
is correct.
Yay.
I would have never got that.
All right, let's see since chat's behind. Let's see if I can do a manual score. Okay, Ghost said 5, so start keeping tracks when I say your name. Ghost, Lotus,
1.
Ghost, nobody, Ghost, Lotus, Ghost. Did anybody get the burning Pokemon gem?
That Lotus.
Lotus.
Yeah.
Then Lotus. Then nobody. Then Ghost. Then Lotus.
I think Lotus.
Then Ghost. Then nobody. Then Lotus. Then Lotus.
Wait, hold on.
Then no-
What? Which ones are these? I feel like I got more than this.
I was going in reverse. We'll figure it out later. Any-
We're
Oh my
tied
God.
right now, Ghost.
No, we're not.
Yeah, I can see. I'm lifting up my hands right now.
I had 6.
Oh, I'm at 7.
Oh, okay.
and then Ghost said ho-oh.
Oh.
Was it
So that-
tied?
That's the last question is ho-oh, yeah. Or the answer is ho-oh.
Wow.
Oh,
we tied.
Okay. I feel like
Look at you.
Yay.
I heard Lotus a lot more, but that's okay.
You know what? The real winners here are the viewers.
It's
Because it
true.
looks like I'm talking into the back of a Sandile's head.
Well, that was fun. Thank you for putting those questions together.
Yeah.
Most of those were original. A couple of them, Allie and I dug through some like IMDb stuff. So
Yeah, I thought I wasn't gonna get any of them. I thought you were gonna do like new ones. So I was like, oh my god,
no, I kept it OG.
I appreciate it.
For these us Yugi boomers or
You-
Poke boomers.
Poke boomers.
Eh.
Well, that was fun. I had more to say than I thought I did because I didn't really watch the show all that much. So
There's always something to say about Pokemon.
it's true. It's true.
a whole podcast worth, really.
It's like 17 episodes even.
Oh my god, at least. All right. Docs, do you want to tell the lovely people where they could find us?
Lovely people. You can find us where you find lovely people, aka Facebeam.
And no. It's Podbean and Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all that fun stuff. And if you guys are enjoying and you listen to like the podcast on Apple Podcasts and you're feeling generous, well, give us 5 stars. That'd be nice. It helps us out. But only if you like it.
Yeah, if you feel more generous than Ash with his Pokemon, then give us that rating.
Thank you guys, and I will see you next Thursday.
Well, too. I'll be here.
Yeah.
I'm just messing with chat.
Same Z's.
Okay, bye.
Bye.